NVIDIA now below DeepSeek lows, suggesting that January 27th sell-off might have been more than just a knee-jerk reaction, potentially more of a structural shift. Now, concerns, of course, are piling up. You've been talking about it all morning. There's CapEx and efficiency questions, the threat of an expanded chip ban, and now, of course, these new China tariffs. Now, NVIDIA is the poster child of this unwind, but it is hitting AI and tech more broadly. The SMH Semi ETF down nearly 10% this year, and all of the mega caps, except for Meta, are underwater. Now, here at the Palace Hotel, the CFOs of Alphabet and Microsoft, they're set to speak today. NVIDIA's CFO, Colette Kress, she's set to speak tomorrow. The stakes really couldn't be higher, especially given this sell-off and concerns around the AI trade and tariffs. Key question, will they hedge or temper language around CapEx as tariffs introduce new uncertainty? Some investors, like Dan Niles in your interview a few moments ago, they have expressed skepticism around these huge ramps in spend, saying that some level of digestion is needed. So could any of these CFOs allude to that in any way?
Josh, Kerry mentioned NVIDIA being higher today. You know, that's been a pain point within the market. Bernstein's Stacey Rascon says valuations are looking increasingly attractive. They suggest that that stock has done historically well if you buy it at 25 times or lower. It's obviously had a huge pullback. We've suggested, well, you're not really going to get a better feeling market until the likes of NVIDIA looks a little better in its own right.
I mean, there's so many green stocks right now that we should be talking to, like eBay, Alphabet, McDonald's. Like, these are pretty big market caps. But Scott, you're right. To that point, nothing is big enough to offset NVIDIA. There's no 10 stocks that are big enough to offset NVIDIA. So I do think it's important for maybe not necessarily overall volatility, but just for the indices to kind of find some support. You kind of have to have a name like NVIDIA bottom and go green. Look, 26 times forward earnings with a 50% growth rate, a buyback, and arguably some of the best news flow of the year out of any stock still ahead, including a huge developers conference in March. Why wouldn't this stock be a buy here? So I agree with that sentiment. And, you know, if I'm out looking for things to do, and I haven't done this yet, I would have it on the list.
NVIDIA, to your point, its stock is on a wild ride, trading at a market multiple that almost matches the S&P 500. So when normally it should be trading at a premium because it's a growth company still. And that raises the question, is NVIDIA undervalued? Some are saying yes. Or is the market headed for a fall?
NVIDIA Corporation is experiencing rapid growth due to its dominance in AI, particularly generative AI. The company's fiscal 2026 earnings consensus has increased, reflecting strong demand for its GPUs. Despite a recent probe into scale AI, NVIDIA's stock remains attractive with significant returns over the past year. Tesla's stock is experiencing mixed signals as Wedbush remains bullish, while sales in the UK rise despite challenges from Musk's political actions and declining sales in China. The company also halts new Model S and X orders in Japan, reflecting market share concerns. Baird has reduced Tesla's price target to $370 from $440, highlighting risks from weak sales data and production challenges. Additionally, Tesla faces backlash against CEO Elon Musk, impacting brand perception, and sales analysts remain cautious with a hold consensus rating. NVIDIA's stock has faced recent declines due to economic uncertainties and export controls affecting sales in China. Despite this, the company maintains strong demand for its GPUs and continues to innovate with upcoming product launches. Analysts suggest buying on dips for long-term growth potential.